GSA Communication System, Excerpt 2. Contact Voice Call between Ernest, Hart, GSA Engineering Department, Dan Hawking, GSA Chief Executive Manager, Bobby Brookshire, GSA Information Technology, July 10th, 2258.
Hey, Dan, you there?
Greetings, what can I do for you?
It's about Secure File Nightcrawler.
What about it?
Is it authentic?
The file? Yeah, as far as I know it's authentic.
Open it up for me real quick then. I have to show you something.
I have a meeting with Bobby in 10 minutes. Can this wait?
This might just make the cornerstone of your meeting, so no.
Okay, I have Nightcrawler open. What do you want to show me?
Take a look at OScope data point 1 at the 24-second mark.
Okay, got it. What am I looking for?
Look at that waveform. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I don't know, Ernest. What am I supposed to be seeing?
Okay, I forget you're not engineering sometimes. My bad. At 24 seconds and 480 milliseconds, you see that wave? The one that looks like a sideways S-bump?
I see it.
That's not normal. That's a positive and negative voltage curve occurring at the exact same time. There's only one other natural electromagnetic signature known that does that. Displacement flux.
Wait, displacement flux? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When you use a displacement drive, there's some simultaneous stretching and squeezing of spacetime involved. Usually that produces small electromagnetic waves in the UHF band. One wave from stretching produces a negative voltage flux. Another from the squeezing produces a positive voltage flux.
Shouldn't that cancel them out?
The waves are out of phase by a few picoseconds. One occurs at the departure point, the other occurs at the destination point. When they hit the O-scope, they arrive slightly apart. Think of it as digging a hole. In order to dig a hole, you invariably have to create a small amount of dirt next to it. We call them digger waves, and they're unique to displacement drive flux. I thought I was seeing things at first, but I checked every recorded instance of this teleport. Every single time it occurs, the O-scope picks up the digger wave.
So what you're saying is that the teleport isn't a teleport, but a subspace displacement hop?
Well, yes and no. As far as we're concerned, the mechanics of a subspace displacement drive is effectively teleportation occurring 64,000 times a second. But very simply put, the creature being cataloged in this file is a living subspace displacement drive.
Is that even possible?
Nobody said it wasn't. If you have a means to curve space, the amount of curvature depends on what energy you have available. A ship like the Arrow covers 22,000 miles in a single pulse of the SDD. Theoretically, a creature can do the same at much smaller distances.
Here's a question then. Could a subspace displacement affect things other than point-to-point travel?
Like what?
Like moving external objects, levitation, and that kind of thing.
Well, if you can sustain the curvature in a small enough area, it could create a pseudo-gravity well strong enough to overcome natural gravity. Then all you do is move that point, and the object merely falls into it. Unlike teleportation, though, the precision needed for such a thing is like the difference between a human's ability to walk while remaining balanced and teaching that to an early robot. So far, we've only managed to succeed at hurling bobblehead dolls across the room at half the speed of sound. That wasn't pretty.
But it's possible.
Theoretically, yes, but it's not easy.
How large can you scale something like that?
How much energy do you have?
I see.
Okay, Dan, I'm here. What's so important that we're pushing this meeting back?
Ernest, tell Bobby what you just told me.
Which part?
The whole thing, but shorter.
Oh boy. Well, I was going over the data from the secure file Nightcrawler when I ran into digger waves on the O-scope readings.
Digger wave?
The telltale signature of subspace displacement. It's all over the O-scope recording. All instance of this creature, Twilight Sparkle, teleporting gave off a digger wave.
Are you saying she's displacing rather than teleporting?
More like displacing and teleporting are the same thing, but yeah.
Ernest also said that levitation might use the same mechanic, but with more precision.
Really? Scalable?
If you've got the energy, you can move it.
Ernest, I want you at our meeting. Dan, can he be in this meeting?
Ernest, drop what you're doing and meet us in room 403 in 5 minutes.
You realize I'm 4 miles away in the assembly building, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, get to room 403 in the main complex ASAP. I think you're onto something.
Nice. Consider me there.
End of file.